Hey guys, how are you doing? Very well. In today's video it is going to be another tattoo etiquette video. You guys seem to really like these and I like making them also. I like talking about tattoos and other people's perceptions and opinions on tattoos, and it's a good discussional topic. The person in question that we're going to be talking about today is Paul Joseph Watson. I personally have never heard of him before. But one of his videos was sent to me quite a few times and I believe it was shared in my Facebook group also. And he made this video called Tattoos Are for Stupid People or something along those lines. I had a quick scroll through his YouTube channel and it's just one of those channels that you just shouldn't look at if you get mad easily. Honestly, I was looking through it and I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake, like how is this allowed on YouTube? Honestly, his content is, it's just like shaming people and just having a really obnoxious opinion. He literally reminds me of that kid in school that was just really annoying and obnoxious and would say horrible things just to come across as edgy and cool, but honestly nobody even liked that kid in school. So yeah, so he has like a million subscribers or something, so he's liked for whatever reason. I can imagine the type of people that like his content, honestly, you know, white, male, with really closed-minded opinions. Like his content is literally just shaming and just being annoying and rude, and it's not my type of content. I'll just say that. I won't be too harsh, but yeah, his content is not my type of content. I can tell by his accent he is British, and British people, we have like this very dry sense of humour. It's very satire-y and sarcastic, but looking and watching his content, it's definitely not coming from a place of humour. If he wants to say it's coming from a place of humour, there's definitely some truth behind that, because the stuff that he says in some of his videos, it's just like, Lord have mercy, seriously. But yeah, that's the backstory about Paul. Yeah. But yeah, back onto the video that I want to talk about. In my video, he made a video called Tattoos Are for Stupid People. I wish I was joking. Honestly, I really do wish I was joking about that. Like, someone put that out there.
Tattoos are not cool anymore. They haven't been cool for years.
Who made you the judge of what was cool?
Shut up.
Don't you think his voice sounds like a rejected radio presenter? Like, honestly, you will not be able to unhear it throughout the rest of this video.
Tattoos are for people who don't have personalities. And I don't even have anything against those freaks who smother their entire bodies and heads and faces with tattoos. At least they commit to it.
Yeah, see, here we go again. The best he can come up with is freaks. Hun, we like being called freaks because it means we're not boring and dull like you.
I'm talking about the people who have one or two discreet tattoos, which they then whip out at every available opportunity as a conversation piece. Because their existences are so excruciatingly insipid, they have nothing else to talk about.
Says the guy that makes videos that have zero substance or any use to anyone at all on this planet. Let people do what the fuck they want to their bodies, for fuck's sake. And if they're excited about a small tattoo, then hella fucking you, yeah. Everyone is going through shit, and if a small tattoo is exciting to someone or meaningful to someone, or they're just passionate about it, they want to talk about it, and it takes their mind off of something that they're going through, or just a bad day, or I don't know, like tattoos can do so much for someone, and if someone's excited about it, so fucking what? You know, just let people be excited about their small tattoo. Like, everyone starts off somewhere. My first tattoo was a small star on my wrist, and let me tell you, I was obnoxiously excited. I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I actually did that. It's my first tattoo. I never thought I'd ever do it. And it's exciting to people. Like, let them have that, for fuck's sake. Like, stop with the shaming of people being excited over something. Like,
as Quentin Letts wrote, tattoos, once rebellious, are now so widespread, it's actually more exciting to see a person whose skin is uninked. Not having a tattoo is the new having a tattoo. You think you're so unique by having a tattoo? In the UK, 1 in 3 young adults has a tattoo. Yeah, you're so unique.
he literally reminds me of that one uncle at every family function you go to that tells you, you have holes in your jeans, even though you're meant to have the holes in the jeans. It's just like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, have a fucking day off, have a fucking orgasm, chill the fuck out. There is nothing more hilarious than a plain Jane white guy shaming people for being a little bit different to his boring standard. Like if every guy was like Paul, I would be a lesbian. Like I'm drier than the Sahara Desert right now. Nobody gets tattooed to be unique, you absolute fucking dingbat. You are so clueless, my brain literally cannot, my brain is frying out right now. I cannot deal with shit like this. For those of you that don't know, tattoos are not rebellious inkings on someone's skin. I've made so many different videos about how tattoos have changed people's lives, improved people's lives, built up their confidence. Like there's people that have gone from covering up their whole body in clothes because they're ashamed of who they are and what they look like underneath, to having that marvelous peacock moment when they start to shine because they have a tattoo on their skin and they're like, you know what, my legs don't look that bad anymore, or my arms don't look that bad anymore. There is so much more to tattoos than being rebellious or trying to be unique. Like, give me a fucking break. People cover self-harm scars with tattoos and it gives them a whole new life. Like, getting a tattoo over self-harm scars is literally like saying goodbye to a troubled past and becoming a new person. There is a huge history behind tattoos also. Like, you could sit down for hours and hours and hours and read about the history of tattoos and the culture and the traditions. Like, there is so much to tattoos than being unique or being rebellious or whatever it is that people without tattoos and people that hate tattoos think about tattooed people. Like, for me, tattoos is my job. Like, tattoos have given me a job. I sit here and I talk about my passion and my hobby, and so to some people it's a job, especially tattoo artists or people that write about tattoos, or even you guys that have Instagram pages where you share other people's tattoos and credit the artist, and tattoo collectors. Like, there is so much more to tattoos than whatever this guy thinks that there is to them, you know, and other people. Like, come on now, open your fucking eyes, for fuck's sake. There's also tattoo conventions all around the world in many different cities. Imagine that, there's like hundreds, even thousands of people coming together over a weekend to celebrate the art of tattooing, and people get together and they show each other their tattoos and talk about the artists and the art. I don't see any conventions celebrating plain Jane white guys with outdated opinions.
Tattoo parlours are littered with pre-drawn designs, so what most people get doesn't even have an ounce of originality to begin with.
Can you feel my rage? Paul, darling, it is called Tattoo Flash, first of all. Like, let's get that right, it's called Tattoo Flash. And if you took a second to scroll through Instagram and look at tattoos, you will know 80% of tattoos nowadays are custom drawn tattoos. That means a tattoo artist will custom draw a tattoo specifically for one person, and most people will go out of their way to go to a tattoo artist because of their style or the way they do something or their color palette. Tattoo Flash on the walls really isn't much of a thing anymore, honestly. Like, the 20% of people that work from Flash still are old school tattoo artists, or tattoo artists that want to keep up the tradition of, you know, traditional tattoos. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that anyway. If you want a tattoo from a wall that's from a piece of flash from like the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever, that is completely okay, because that is what it's there for. You cannot start pointing fingers saying all tattoos are the same, when honestly, that's not really the case anymore. Most, if not all, of my tattoos are custom drawn. I don't have any replicas to someone else. Apart from the odd traditional tattoo, like maybe a tiger or a skull, but either way, these two were custom drawn. These were not taken from a wall or from Google or whatever. The artist drew these, but you may see other traditional tiger tattoos or traditional skull tattoos, but they're not gonna look like these, if that makes any sense. Like, the tattoo world is a lot more complicated than just picking a design and taking it from a wall. Like, that is a traditional way of doing things back many years, but nowadays it's not like that. Not like that at all. I go to tattoo artists because they have a specific style or a specific color palette, or their line work is good, or their color saturation is good. Like, there is so much to it, oh my god. Like, it makes me so mad and frustrated when people put this kind of information out there, and then people that also hate tattoos or are questioning tattoos will watch a video like this because it's something that they kind of agree with, and then they'll agree with that, you know, mind of frame even more. And then it's just all these people walking around with misinformation, hating on people that are creative or a little bit different or not as boring as these people. You know, it's just like, whoa, for fuck's sake, man.
Permanently scarring yourself.
Did this guy really use someone doing henna as an example of tattooing? Let's just replay that clip real quick.
Permanently scarring yourself.
He's such a freaking moron. Henna tattoos are not permanent. They last for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on how you look after them and how your skin reacts to them and all that jazz. Like, henna tattooing is like a whole other thing to permanent tattooing. Henna tattoos, for a start, are not done with needles at all. It's literally just a paste that dyes your skin. Are we fucking serious with this? Like, seriously, out of everything, this pretty much just proves the point of he has literally zero idea what he's talking about. Like, blow me the fuck down.
Tattoos are for stupid people. As Theodore Dalrymple writes, there are many things I don't understand. For example, why intelligent people should want a tattoo.
Everybody got tattoos for a reason. Either you're in a certain place you want to remember, it's for a person you want to remember, it's an event you want to remember.
An event you want to remember? Take some pictures, or, I don't know, try remembering it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. As this guy loves to dig up quotes to make him seem more smart or intelligent or intellectual or whatever it is he's trying to do here, I'm gonna use one too. My body is a journal and my tattoos are my story. And that's by Johnny Depp. He's probably not the best person to use, but he has a good point. Some people like to take pictures, and then some people like to film videos, and some people like to write, and then some people like to put their memories on their skin, and some people like to do all of that. What is wrong with that? Why is this miserable drywall shaming people for what they do with their fond memories? I have literally never been so triggered in all my life. Try remembering it. Ha ha ha. You're so edgy and cool. How outspoken. You're so unique. And you are a blessing to this earth. Get fucked. He then goes on to talk about tattoo TV shows and Donald Trump tattoos to try and make a point that we are all stupid. But like, if you have to involve those two things, you know someone's really desperate to try and make a point, and it's actually pathetic.
Tattoos aren't cool anymore. They're for dullards and simpletons. And if you still get one after watching this video...
Yeah. You basic.
Mate, I will call myself basic if it means I get to dissociate from people like you. Like, fuck me up, get me a crown. I bet having a conversation with him is the same as listening to white noise. How he can call tattooed people dull and simple is mind blowing, because I'm pretty sure he has all the characteristics of dull and simple. Tattooed people don't take time out of their day to shame people who are not tattooed. Like, imagine if I sat here and was like, ew, oh my god, how can you not have tattoos? People with no tattoos are boring and stupid and basic. Like, they have all of that real estate all on their skin, free for amazing tattoos. Like, how fucking pathetic. Like, ew, how fucking gross. Don't they have any taste at all? Sounds awful, doesn't it? We choose to be tattooed just like you choose not to be tattooed. We don't come for you, so don't come for us. So the other interesting thing about this video is the comments on this video. You can imagine he has a loyal fan base, so they're all gonna have the same opinions as him, and the comments are the most triggering motherfucking things you will ever see. Like, prepare to be enraged with these comments. Like, seriously, they are something. The first one I want to read out is, not having a tattoo is the new having a tattoo. Funny, that's exactly what I've been explaining to people for years when asked why I don't have any. Aren't you a special snowflake? The next one says, I agree, they are very low class. Honey, there's people like David Beckham, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Justin Bieber. There's loads of like football players, rugby players, athletes, businessmen on Wall Street. Basically, there is a ton of people that have a shit ton more money than you do that have tattoos. Calling people lower class because they have a tattoo is so fucking stupid. There are so many rich people with tattoos. I don't understand this at all. Just shut up. God, you're so old. Get ready to be triggered if you identify as female. Well done, video bud. What the fuck does that mean? Completely agree. I find that girls who get tattoos are ruining their beautiful skin. It's a major turn off. I'm so glad that my ruined skin makes people like this avoid me like the plague, because I would not want anyone like that anywhere near me. So I'm glad tattoos are now a repellent to basic white men. It's quite relieving, actually. Honestly, spending thousands of pounds on tattoos is a good repellent. I do recommend. Guys with neck tattoos used to make me nervous, now they make me coffee. That's great to know. Fucking idiot. The next one it just gets worse, honestly. Intelligent people improve themselves by learning a foreign language or playing a musical instrument. Idiots improve themselves by allowing themselves to be vandalized and paying for it. Now, how many of you speak more than one language? I bet there's so many of you out there that have a lot of tattoos, or 1 tattoo, 3 tattoos, whatever, and you can speak more than 1 language, right? How many of you can play an instrument? I bet there's a shit ton of you. In fact, most people with tattoos are more creative than people that don't have tattoos. I mean, if you look at the music industry, there is so many people with tattoos in there. Just tattooed people are more creative. Like with me, I like video editing, I like filming and stuff like that. We're a lot more creative. This, oh god, people are so fucking, like, this person is sitting in his mum's basement typing this like witty comment thinking, oh yeah, I'm really gonna get them. But if he opens his eyes, he will realise that most tattooed people are in the creative industries. Dude, your comment is stupid. Breathe, Lauren. It's gonna be okay. Unless you're in the military, there is no reason to have multiple tattoos. It's funny that the people want to have a tattoo say so to be different, not realising the irony in that statement. Does this person think there's only like 1 tattoo and we all get the same 1 tattoo? Be fucking have. There are so many different styles and techniques. Oh, the possibilities are endless. We don't all get the same tattoo. We don't all look the same. Like if we all went to a tattoo convention, all of you guys with tattoos, and we stood next to each other, how many of us are gonna look the exact same when it comes to tattoos? I bet 0. We all have different placements tattooed, and then on the different placements we have different tattoos. Like the possibilities are endless. Hard pill for some to swallow, I see. A lot of tattoo art is blatantly satanic anyway. Really, bitch? Really? Is this fucking rose satanic to you? Is a fucking natural thing that grows out the fucking ground satanic to you? What is wrong with you? Where do you live? In a hut in the fucking woods somewhere? What the hell is wrong with people? That's kind of its origin in paganism, as it were. However, I do like some Bible scripture tattoos. I mean, this is just fucking saying everything. Tattoos are like 50,000 fucking years old. I don't fucking think they're satanic. They were around before fucking Satan was a thing. Face tattoos are never employ me, I'm mentally deranged stamps. They make interviews quicker at least. Well, Ben Jones, how about you royally fuck yourself? It's a fucking tattoo on someone's face. Get the fuck over it. This one was definitely written by someone who is like white, old, male, just really boring, you know. Paint canvas, not your skin. Ha, 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 because we haven't heard that 1,000 million times before. Maybe we don't want to paint a fucking canvas. Maybe we want to get someone else to paint us for the fucking fun of it. Oh god, I would never get a tattoo. Oh my god, absolutely not. Why would you want to decorate your skin like that permanently? Just buy a painting. Oh god, suck a dick. Tattooed girls are not wife material. How many of you out there are married? Have been in very long committed relationships? I've been with my boyfriend for 5.5 years. He has no tattoos. I have plenty of tattoos. We're okay. I'm sure that everyone else that has a significant other is doing okay also. You know, your tattoos aren't really getting in the way, you know. They're not ruining a marriage or a relationship because, you know, they're fucking ink on someone's skin. You know, they're just there. They're not being obnoxious, like these people's opinions. And then the comments underneath that comment that I just read. Agree, avoid like the plague, mental issues. So 1, we have someone here avoiding people with tattoos like the plague, which thank you very much. Get the fuck out of my life because I do not like your opinions. Your opinions are shit, and I don't like to say that about other people's opinion. You know, if someone has a different opinion to you, whatever, but come the fuck on. It's ink on someone's skin. Shut up. And then the whole mental issues. Alright, so say someone with tattoos has, you know, mental health issues. What the fuck is wrong with that? It's perfectly common, it's fine. Everyone has struggles, and to shame them because they have tattoos and mental health issues, seriously, get fisted by Wolverine. The one underneath that says, agree, mental issues for sure, crazy. And people wonder why people take their own life. It's because people and comments like this, people feel ashamed of you know, their illnesses that they can't help. Leave shit like that out of this. If you don't like tattoos, that is fine. It is fine. Just be respectful of your opinions. Like I was saying, us tattooed people don't go up to non-tattooed people and say, ew, why wouldn't you get tattooed? Oh my god, you're so fucking insane because you don't have tattoos. Like, why wouldn't you decorate your skin? What is wrong with you? You're pathetic. We don't do that. We ain't got time for that. We let people live their lives. Why can't you let us live our lives? Just because it's not to your standards, or you think it's tacky, or you think it's lower class. Have a hobby, all right? Have a fucking hobby. Have a day off. Have an orgasm. Enjoy life. Go for a fucking walk. You don't bring her home to meet mum. Now, meeting dad is a different story. Dad probably met her already at the strip bar. I've personally never walked into a strip club. But the thing is, if there is a person with tattoos and they are a stripper, or they work in the adult industry, so fucking what? They're probably getting more coin than you are for a start, mate, so shut the fuck up. Let people do what they want. Let people have the jobs that they want. Shaming people ain't helping nobody. You just look like a pathetic old man. There has been a study that demonstrates that tattooed girls are just short of 100% promiscuous. Alright, so if that is the case, so what? It's okay for guys to sleep around, but it's not okay for girls to sleep around? Why? I'm sorry, it's not the 1950s anymore. We're not staying at home making you fucking cake because what you old school people are into. Get the fuck out. That is literally all I can handle for today. Me and my basic crown are tired of this bullshit. Anyway, I'd love to know your opinions on this video, and do you know anyone like this? Have you ever received comments like this from like family members, friends, strangers on the internet? I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing very well, and until my next video, bye.